Mom, we need to talk. These words coming out of my daughter's mouth changed my life completely. A topic many feel but no one talks about. But it impacts all of us, directly or indirectly. We need to talk about abuse within the family. And today I would like to share 3 things with you. First, why we need to break the silence. Second, how we can make the invisible visible, and what you can do for yourself, for your child, or for someone you love. And I really wish in the end of this speech you will have the courage to stand up for your own truth. Mom, we need to talk. I hear those words on November evening. I'm in the kitchen roasting rice in butter. The whole kitchen, the whole house smells amazing. My daughter stands at the doorway. I look at her face. Something is wrong. It is exam stress. She is in the middle of her exams. I say, Janam, do you want to eat something first? She shakes her head. And says, Mom, we need to talk now. I leave everything as it is and we move together to our living room. We sit on our brown couch. I look deep into her brown eyes. She starts talking. A memory she remembers. A little girl with her grandfather doing something grandfathers should never do with their granddaughters. My father with my daughter. For my daughter, it was important to share this with me, her mother. The mother inside me broke. I wanted to kill my dad. He had already been dead for a year. I thought I had protected my child. Not enough. Looking at my daughter, another truth hit me like a slap in the face. I too was abused as a child. Until then, I didn't know. For years, the only thing I knew was that something felt wrong. Oh, yes. That same evening, I'm in my bed, not sleeping. I'm staring at the ceiling, my mind empty as the ceiling. Silence. I feel only one thing: fear. I'm afraid of falling asleep. What if I remember? What if I remember? I keep my eyes wide open, as if I keep my eyes open, the dark room inside won't find me. My first 7 years, blank. My mind protected me from hiding what happened from me. And I, as mother, I couldn't protect my child. That thought tears me apart. Silence is broken. Piece by piece, memories are coming back. I hear the children's doctor's voice. These symptoms point to abuse. It felt like boiling water was poured over my head. I go over every person in my head. Never, not 1 second, did I think that someone could do this to my baby. I go to the children's gynecologist. I didn't know that something like this exists. There are questions, no answers. If I'd only had the courage to dig deeper, I would have had to question everything. Myself, my family, my whole life. I was really scared. But the truth always comes out. Silence can hide what happened, but can never erase what was lived. This situation was 5 years ago, 5 years. And it was the worst thing in my life, what happened to me, and at the same time, the best. The truth is out now, and this changed everything. And that's exactly what we need to talk about. Worldwide, every 5 girl, every 1 of 5 girls, and every 1 of 7 boys is abused before the age of 18. And 80% of these children don't know, they know they're abusers. Yes, this is the point. They know they are abusers. And they are not the stranger in the park. They are sitting in our living rooms. We need to talk about this. You need to talk about this too. And when you have the courage to stand up and tell your truth, there are 3 kinds of people you will meet. First, the ones who believe you. They look into your eyes while you speak. They don't ask questions. They don't offer solutions. They are with you. And the first time in your life, you don't feel alone. And that's enough. The second one, the ones they leave you without leaving you. They say, this is your opinion. It's not simple. It hits you really deep. And the third are the ones they don't believe you. They quickly build a wall and say, are you really sure that happened to you? Do you have a proof? And those who build these walls usually are not strangers. They come from your own family. Yeah. I'm sitting in the living room. Suddenly, I hear a scream. Desperate, loud. My daughter. My well-behaved, silent little girl is screaming on the phone to those who don't believe her. I wish I had a camera. I wish I had filmed it. Then I could show you a proof. The walls of our house are shaking. I'm frozen. And once again, I could not protect her from my own family. My mother's instinct woke me up. Despite my fear, I was ready to enter the dark room inside me. I started working on myself like crazy. They called me crazy. They called me a liar. They told me, shut up. And when none of them worked out, then they said, let it go already. What is done is done. It's in the past. But for who? For me? For my child? No. For themselves. Yes. But deep inside I knew, when I heal, my children will heal too. But the deeper I went, the guiltier I felt. I felt guilty that I was not able to protect my child. I felt guilty that I personally handed over my little baby to my father to look after her while I was working. I felt guilty not even to have one piece of proof. I thought working on myself will heal the family karma. Yeah. The family I knew, the family I trusted, broke apart. And do you know what? This was the second best thing in my life. I had nothing lose. I had nothing left to lose. It's very hard to speak. Sorry. Yeah. I woke up from my nightmare, from my fake life, fake family, fake happiness. I fell into the truth and I saw everything very clear. Until then, I had been carrying all the burden of my whole family. But why? My whole life, I hated being the victim. I wanted to be the savior, the hero. I admit it. As child, I am a victim. And not only being a victim, but made to feel guilty. They said, "You're a bad girl. You are guilty." Sounds this familiar to you? Yeah. I was little. I believed the grown-ups. I grew up. Now I only believe in myself first. Yes. Yeah. And now I have to have a look. Just a minute, it's too hard to speak in a foreign language, but I will close this like this. I'm sorry, but it's the best I can do now. Yes. Yeah. And now let's talk about the pain. The real pain was not only what happened. The real pain was that I not accepted what happened to me. I did not accept what happened to my children. Yeah. I wanted to erase it. I wanted to destroy it. But I can't change the past. Yeah. And in the end, I have to accept the past as it is. And in the beginning, I told you, what you can do for yourself, for your child, or for someone you love. The most important thing is believe yourself first. If you don't believe yourself, you won't seek help. If you don't believe yourself, you will keep staying silent. If you don't believe yourself, the pain will always stay inside you. And most of the time, we wait for justice. We wait for an apology. We want revenge. Are you waiting still from your family for approval? It's a waste of time, I can tell you. That approval is already within you. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. And again, trust your intuition. And that is enough. And know this, as long as you reject your story, you are also rejecting yourself. Own your story. This story is a part of you that makes you, you. And now stop. Take a look. What did this story teach you? What powers did you gain? Use this power for yourself, for your future. And our future is our children. Our children need real examples, real people, real stories. Yeah. And now, talk about forgiveness. Yes, I was able to forgive my father, what he did to me. But that doesn't make him innocent. Forgiving him freed me from the weight I had carried for years. But as a mother, I cannot forgive what was done to my children. I was able to forgive myself, and I forgave myself as mother. I forgave my 30-year-old self. Because back then, I did the best I could. And through that, the heart bond between my daughter and me became unbreakable. Yeah. And this is my story. Maybe it's yours too. And as personal my story is, it is just as universal. And today, as mother, I gathered all my courage and spoke up. So that I'll never have to relive this pain as a grandmother. And you're not alone. And maybe this message will stop someone going through the same pain. And please send this message now to someone who needs it. Thank you.